What's up, guys? Back again with another video, and today we got a quarantine booty blasting workout. All you're really gonna need for this workout is some resistance bands, which I picked mine up at Target for about 10 bucks or so, maybe 10 to 15 bucks, but you don't have to have them for this workout. I just recommend it because it makes it that much more effective. So getting right into it, you can see that I'm starting out with some lateral leg raises. It's really hard for me to keep my balance here just because I don't have anything to hold on to, but I try my best. So as you can see, I'm doing 10 reps per leg, and we're gonna do 3 total sets, but this is a tri-set exercise, so we're immediately gonna follow up or transition into another exercise, which is this one right here, the glute kickback. So pretty much here, as you can see, I'm also leaning forward a bit, just to one, keep my balance, and two, also help with targeting the glutes a bit more, and it assists me with just raising my leg a little higher. And immediately out of the glute kickback on that exact same leg, I'm going to follow it up with 4 sets of 5 kickback pulses. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing here. Right there, just pulsing my leg, keeping it in the air. I would go a bit higher, but again, I don't have anything to hold on to in this video, so I would fall over if I raise my leg any higher. I'd recommend you do it a bit higher if you can, but again, I just had to keep my balance. So now we just switch sides, do the exact same thing on the opposite side, and you're gonna do all of this 2 more times total for a total of 3 sets of everything. Thus the tricep.
I'm losing myself, losing myself, I'm losing myself tonight. Losing myself, I'm losing.
Yeah, so this workout is really intense, guys. It may seem simple throughout, but once you do it yourself, especially with the resistance bands, you'll see that it is exhausting, and your legs, your glutes are going to be really sore afterwards. This is something that I typically do usually 3 times a week, 3 or 4 times. I just add it on to my normal workout routine that I do. I throw it on at the end or sometimes at the beginning, but yeah, I usually do it 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes more, but you could, in theory, do it every day if you want to. I don't usually recommend doing that every day. I always have a rest day somewhere in there, but yeah, you could do it every day if you wanted to. Next exercise is the lying glute kickbacks. Not lying, but I'm on all 4s. Pretty simple, straightforward, just kicking my leg into the air, raising it well above, hip level to target those glutes. And then we're just doing the same thing, 3 sets of 10. You're gonna see I'm gonna swap sides and just do the opposite leg for 10 reps as well.
Blinded me in, I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow.
There we go, just whizzing on by, getting through it. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. I'm sure some of you have done this exercise before, so you're probably familiar with it. Right after this, we're going to transition into donkey kicks. Same thing, it's gonna be 3 sets of 10. And you'll see, it's pretty straightforward as well, but it helps with, when it targets your glutes, of course, but it also helps a bit with your hip mobility, which is something that is really important and is often overlooked with working out, is working on mobility.
The lights in here are blinding me in. I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow, babe, I know that I lived how I wanted to. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow, babe, I know that I lived how I wanted to.
And from here, we're going right into the lying leg raises. The important thing here is to keep your hips on the ground. As you can see, at no point are my hips leaving the ground. I'm purely raising my leg. And that is what really focuses this exercise on the glutes. I added that resistance band back on. This is one of the exercises you don't need the resistance band for. I mean, you don't need it for any of them, but this one especially, you really don't need it, but I added it just to be a bit, you know, just to make it a little bit harder on myself. And straight from there, we're gonna transition into a glute bridge. Right here, pretty straightforward exercise. Make sure you squeeze your glutes all the way through, but especially at the top. As you can see, my toes are off the ground, and that just helps target your glutes and your hamstrings a little bit more. Boom. And so yeah, just swapping back over to the lying leg raise. Same as always, this is a superset, 3 sets of 10. We're gonna do everything a total of 3 times, 10 reps for each. Guys, and the last set of exercises, you got some pulse squats, 3 sets, 10 reps. As you can see at the bottom, after I lost my balance there, I'm pausing at the bottom, just pulsing a little bit before I come back up, and that's what, you know, pulse squats, thus the name. Like I said, 3 sets of 10 reps. Immediately after this, we're gonna transition into a crab walk, which you are going to see in the video that I would like for you to do 3 sets of 20. In this video, I'm not going to do that. Reason being is that I was afraid of stepping out of frame. As you can clearly see, that was never an issue and I'm just an idiot. But yeah, don't be like me and cheat the system and do your full 3 sets of 20. I think I do like 12 here or something like that. And right back into the squats. As you can see, for pretty much all of these exercises, I'm really not taking any breaks. There are like brief periods where I'm walking between exercises or I'm just transitioning, but I'm really not taking any breaks. I do sip water here and there, but for the most part, everything is seamless. I'm just going straight through. And with that being the last exercise, I just get some last minute stretching in, because again, like I said, stretching is really important. This is my favorite stretch to do after a glute exercise. I think it's called a frog stretch or something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what it's called. In this, you just want to keep your hips parallel to your knees. You don't really want to push past it too much. You can if you are super flexible, but don't, you know, force yourself to. And then, yeah, I kind of bounce back and forward just to like open the stretch back up and then push back into it. And then here's just me switching to another angle so you can get a different view to see what I'm doing. But yeah, this is just one of the stretches I do. I just threw this one in there just to give you an example, and it's my favorite stretch. And it really helps with, like I said, mobility and just all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the workout here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, you know, the cliche YouTuber stuff. And yeah, I hope this gets you the booty in quarantine that you really want, because it works for me. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.